Let us begin in a nice quiet seat of meditation. Let the legs be crossed and the eyes be closed, and let's just tune into the moment. For the next 75 minutes, let ourselves be present right here, right now, on the yoga mat. Because sometime between the dream and the memory, this little thing called life is happening. And the life is the reality in itself. Grounding in through the sit bone, take a big breath, inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Squeeze out from the pelvic floor and pull the belly button back and deep. Allow yourself to focus a deep concentration internal, lengthening the low spine. Take another big breath. Open mouth, exhale. Very good. And please join me in the chanting of Shiva Shambho. And if you're new to it, it repeats Shiva, Shiva, Shiva Shambho 4 times, Mahadeva Shambho 4 times. And it's a beautiful succession chanting. Join in when you feel comfortable. Take a full breath to prepare. Big inhale now. Open mouth, let it go. Inhale. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Inhale the arms up and high overhead to reach up. Beautiful straight lengthening. Bring the hands together in pranam, thumbs to the third eye. Set an intention for your practice. The powerful why. Why do you find yourself here? Why do you take the time for the self-love? Why on earth has the human been gifted this body? Take another big inhale. Bow forward, so humble. Honor the practice. Thank yourself for showing up on the mat today. Begin the Ujjayi Pranayama, the breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, and allow there to be a texture. Allow there to be a rhythm in the breath, the deep inner looking, the self-study. All 8 limbs of yoga active now. Very good. On an inhale, let's come up over the crossed ankles and find our neutral tabletop. With the shoulders over the wrists and the hips over the knees. Let's move into the cat-cow gently and awaken the body. Nice stacking. Big inhale, arch the spine and let the heart shine. And exhale, tuck the tail. Continue with your breath. Feel free to add any movements that feel natural to you. If you want to make some movements side to side and feel the rib cage. Very good. And allow the rhythm in the breath. Allow the beautiful focused movements. One more cycle through the cat-cow. Really grip the earth and pressing deeply through the knuckle mounds. As you exhale, round so much and push the hip all the way back to the heel. Allow yourself to settle in child pose for a breath. If you want to come up onto the fingertips and roll the shoulders out, and then allow yourself to settle down and through. Very good. On an inhale, roll back up through cat, and then bend the elbows and let yourself slide through down onto the belly. Press the feet tops straight down into the earth and float the hands. Take a big inhale, feel the back strength. Stay for the breath. Very good. Hands down now, and just begin to lift. Using back strength, let the elbows stay bent as much as you need to. Baby cobra. Relax the glutes, shoulders back in the sockets. Big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Very good. Now move the belly button first up through tabletop. Inhaling. And exhale, push back, child pose. Very nice. Corgi chop the palm. And then when you're ready, rise up onto the knees. Inhale, both arms up and high overhead, reach up. And as you exhale, take the right hand to the right hip and extend the left arm deep over the top ear. Maybe the right hand wants to come all the way down to the earth even. Feel the side body length. Let the hips stay square to the top of the mat. Take a full breath. And stay for the exhale. Very good. Inhale back through center using core strength. Both arms high overhead. Exhale, take that half moon shape to the left. Left hand can support the hip. Reach the right arm deep over the top. Or if you'd like to take it deeper, always feel free to make your own modifications. You are the teacher of you. There's no pressure, no competition. Always just feel movements that work for you right now in the moment. On an inhale, come back up and through center, reaching both arms high overhead. As you exhale, take the hands to the back of the head, elbows point forward, big breath in. And as you exhale, push the head deep back. Tuck the shoulders down into the scapula, into the socket. Let the chin move down in towards the throat and expand the nape of the neck. Let the ears move behind the shoulders. Big breath here, strong core. And stay for the exhale. Very good. Now inhale with a straight spine, both arms come high overhead. As you exhale, take the hands either to the hip and push forward or even down to the heel if it feels okay. But be gentle with the body early in the practice here. Open the heart if it feels okay. Open the throat. Stay for the exhale. Now use the core strength. Inhale, both arms back and high overhead. As you exhale, take the crown of the head down to the earth. Reach back and grab the feet. Tuck the chin to the chest. Find your rabbit pose. Beautiful. Inhale. Kicking back. Feel the low back elongate. Take another breath. Very good. And then when you're ready, tuck the toes. Grip the earth with 10 fingers. And straighten the legs. Let's find a down dog. Standing up into your downward facing dog. Walk the feet up into a comfortable distance so that the heels can easily approach the earth. And maybe take it like hips width distance. So nice and wide. Feel this almost a triangle up into the hip. Palms down. Use the strength in the hand and really push through the knuckle mounds. This will help support the wrist. As you gaze back underneath, you'll feel the low back and the neck become one line. Very good. Pull the belly button back and deep. Flex the quadriceps, a little bit of internal rotation through the hip, or through the femur, and the head of the femur in the hip socket dials open the sacrum. Big inhale, strong hands, shoulders roll out. And stay for the exhale. Very good. On an inhale, let's take the right leg straight back, just with a square hip, and feel the power. Feel the strong standing leg, active, hamstring lengthens, and stay for the exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, shift the weight forward, knee touch nose. Very good. Inhale, right leg back up for 3 dog. And exhale, right knee to nose again. And set the right foot down between the hands, really hollow in the tummy. Inhale, step the left foot forward to meet the right. Heel toe the feet together to touch. Halfway lift, lengthen the low spine. And exhale, fold down to the earth. Beautiful. 3 breaths at the bottom. Dig in through all 10 toes. Flatten the 3 inches below the belly button. Lift the kneecaps. Feel the head of the femur deep into the hip socket. And let the shoulder move down into the socket so there's a nice length between the middle spine and the neck. One more breath. Stay for the exhale. Very good. On an inhale, burst all the way up in high Urdhva Hastasana, hands to the sky. Very good. As you exhale, cactus the back bend. Very good. Take the hands together behind the back, interlace, open the heart here. Open the throat. Very good. Gather the strength from the core. Inhale, both arms back and high overhead. And exhale, hinge at the waist and fold to the earth. Very nice. Maybe the hands come down to the earth this time. Halfway lift and lengthen. And exhale, fold deep. Beautiful. On an inhale, take the fingertips down. Take the right leg up and bend the knee. Gaze up over the left shoulder. See the toes. Yeah. Stay for the exhale. Nice. Inhale, kick the right leg straight back. And set the right foot down. Drop the right knee down and find your low lunge here. Circle both arms high overhead. You can keep the back toes tucked for support if that feels good. Or you can untuck the back toes and sink deep into the hip. Beautiful breath. And shoulders down in the sockets. Very good. Inhale, reach further back. And then exhale, take the hands down to the earth. Let's straighten the left leg and pull the left toes back towards the shin, half splits. As you exhale, fold deep and try to plug back that left hip deep into the socket. Really hollow the 3 inches below the belly button. Powerful for the vital organs to breathe and be muscularly engaged, all in the area of the abdomen. Take another breath. Stay for the exhale. Very nice. On an inhale, rebend, coming up onto the right toes, both hands down. And exhale, step the left foot back into plank. Nice strong plank here. And as you exhale, just take the toes to point right and stack the left toes behind the right heel. Take the right arm to the sky and try to lift the right hip high as you circle the top arm deep over the top ear and all the way back to the earth. Very good. Inhale through your plank. And exhale, let the toes go left. And stack the right toes behind the left heel. Circle the left arm high and really try to bring the left hip up. Beautiful shoulder circle all the way back and down. Gorgeous. Inhale back through your plank. And exhale, drop the knees. Inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, round the spine. Push all the way back to child. Very good. Drop the elbows and slide through low into Sphinx. Try to bring the elbows in tighter and let the hands be wider. Try to bring the chest up and through between the arms and then grip down with the strong hands. Beautiful breath, pressing the tops of the feet into the earth with the straight legs. And breathe through the middle spine. Lift from the crown of the head, let the chin move back towards the throat. Stay for the exhale. And then inhale, unhinge the elbows just as much as feels good. Powerfully press the tops of the feet down into the earth. Lift from the crown. And shoulders tuck back. One more breath. Use the pointer finger knuckle mound to really be connected. Let the carpal tunnel have a break on the pressure. Inhale, belly button up through table. Exhale, push back, child pose. Tuck the toes, grip the earth. And straighten the legs back to down dog. Beautiful breath. Step the feet back into that comfy, cozy doggy stance. Wedge the hip back and square. Gazing all the way back and through. Stay for the exhale. Very nice. Inhale the left leg back and straight. Keep the hips square. Allow yourself just to feel powerful engagement in the standing leg. Pointing back and deep. Very good. Big inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, shift the weight forward, knee touch nose, and really be super hollow in the core. Inhale, left leg back, 3 dog. And exhale, left knee to nose. Left foot sets down between the hands. Right foot follows to your halfway lifted. And this time sit it into chair, Utkatasana. Sit the hip low, pin the knees together, lift the heart. Beautiful breath. Gaze down, see 10 toes, 2 knees in one line. Dig them in, then let the heart shine. Anchor the hip back, shoulders down in the sockets. And breathe. Very good. Big inhale. Exhale, fly up onto the toes, bring the arms back, pin the heels together. Maybe even touch the knee to the nose, nose to knee, nose to knee. Very good. Hands down, hip high, half lift. And exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Grab the back of the calf. Powerful, push strong through the straight legs. It doesn't matter how far down you go, as much as this structure. Feel the power. Heel toe the feet together to touch. And let one line come up to the root of the spine. And hinging. Push the earth away. Strong legs.
Get away, earth.
Good job. Well, you know, every bit, wherever you are today is exactly where you're meant to be. Taking your time. Very good. On an inhale, burst all the way up and high, Urdhva. Let's get some balance on the right foot. Extend the left leg out to the side. Left arm deep over the top. Steady focus your gaze on one non-moving spot. Big inhale. And exhale, plug in into elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plug in. One more. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, plug in. Beautiful foundations. Inhale, back through center, reach up and high. And let's establish that balance on the left. Really ground through the foot. Feel the power in the core. Big length. And big strength. Plug it in. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plug it in. Focus is everything. One more. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, plug it in. Great job. Nice one. Inhale, back and through center. Reach up and high. And exhale, cactus the back bend, maybe even take it down. If you'd like to grab the back of the calf or the hip, open the throat. Stay for the breath. Inhale, circle back through with the core strength. And hinge at the waist, sky dive to the earth. Very nice. Half lift it. And fold it deep. Fingertips down, inhale, left leg comes up, bend the knee, gaze up over the right shoulder, see the toes. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, take the left leg straight back. Set the foot down, drop the knee. Find your low lunge. Circle both arms up and high. Squeeze the quadriceps towards center line and really feel the power in the core. Beautiful length. Sink deep perhaps into the hip flex. Shine the heart. Feel the practice. There is no perfection, just what feels perfect right now. Take another breath. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, reach further back. And exhale, the hands coming down to the earth. Straighten the right leg, pull the right toes back towards the shin. And fold your half splits. Give me 3 at the bottom. Powerful breaths. Ujjayi pranayama. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Lengthen the hamstring. Activate the quadricep. One more. Very good. Inhale, rebend, coming up onto the finger, onto the hands. And exhale, right foot steps back into plank. Stabilize the plank, feel the strength. And exhale, low chaturanga, elbows in tight. Tops of the feet, quadriceps stay lifted, upward facing dog, and hold. Push hard through the hands. Pointer finger knuckle mount connects. Active quads. Lift from the crown. Active psoas. Inhale, belly button up. And exhale, all tuck toes, push back down dog. Step your feet into your doggy stance. And breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. Find the texture, find the rhythm. Big inhales, big exhales. Very nice. One more, all over the core. And when you're ready, right leg comes up, open hip, big freedom, powerful. Peeling away. That's right. And as you flex so strong in the standing leg, gazing under the side body, let yourself almost feel like gravity could take you too far. And then use the power in the oblique. Inhale, kick back and square. Feel this power in the core. And as you exhale, take the right knee to the right elbow, connection, touch, and hold. Next inhale takes right knee, left elbow. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, right leg back up, three dog. And exhale, right knee to nose. Very good. Right foot sets down between the hands. Let's rise up our high lunge now. And same as the low lunge, squeeze the quadriceps towards each other. Powerful, reach both arms up and high. As you exhale, slice open a twist over the right shoulder and really push out of the back toes. This is an opportunity to see the back leg. So strong. Inhale, sweep back to reverse. And as you exhale, unwind with control. Take it all the way to your Kung Fu Warrior on the left. Beautiful, yeah. Just like your longboard surfing skills, how you bell. And dip low. Very good. Inhale back through center and try to lift. You can keep hands down or you can take the core strength up. And dip right. Skandasana, Kung Fu Warrior. Beautiful. Stay for the exhale. Nice. Inhale back in through center. Both arms reach high overhead. And as you exhale, fold with the wide legs now. Hands down, Prasarita A. Let the weight come up into the toes. Halfway lift and lengthen. A little bit toes in, heels out. Pigeon toes, opposite of that.
Let's try to feel the little bit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What, you don't like to put your head up the butt? Very good. Now feel its heels out, toes in. And this internal rotation. Yeah, and then walk yourself back in through. Powerful engagement. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Find the texture. Find the rhythm. Very good. One more. Nice. And then when you're ready, gently walk the hands back out in front to your halfway lift. Travel all the way around the back of the mat and wrap it up over the left side. The left knee crosses on top of the right. Keep twisting all the way around. Yep, very good. Well, you have no problem with that posture. This posture hurts me a little bit. Let yourself have a seat between the feet. Gomukhasana, cow face. Left leg on top. Reach both arms up and high. Bend the left elbow. Let the right arm take the left elbow behind the ear. And if you like, take the right hand around to find the bind. Beautiful breath. Feel free to stay vertical with the elbows pointing north and south. Or bow head to knee here. Pulling the belly button back, really hollow through the core. Squeezing together. Grounding through the sit bone. Beautiful, everyone. Good job, Courtney. Big breaths. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Very nice. And then when you're ready, let's rise up and release. Both arms fly high overhead. Let the blood flow through the shoulder. And then as you exhale, continue your twist over the left shoulder. Let the right arm block the left knee and really feel the power. Left IT band. Use the core strength, squeeze, wring out the guts. Stay for the exhale. Very good. Big inhale. And as you exhale, gently unwind all the way around the back, all the way back to the top of the mat. Very good. Dip the hip here. And then lift the heart. Exhale, straighten and bow. Forward. On an inhale, rebend and pop up into standing L, Dekasana, shooting the left leg back and straight, halfway lengthen the low spine. And exhale, fold, standing splits. Feel free, both hands can stay to the earth and just take the forehead to the shin. Maybe the right hand takes the back of the right calf, pointing the left toes high and into the sky. Don't be afraid to keep both hands down and really focus pointing. And you can let the hip roll open a little for extra mobility. Beautiful breath. And stay for the exhale. Very good. On our inhale now, let's come back through the halfway and set the left foot down, hips width. Big halfway lift and lengthen. And exhale, squat. Taking the yoga squats. Now, wedging the elbows in between the thighs. Take the feet out as wide as you need to so you can round in. Lift the pelvic floor, tuck the shoulders back and down. Chin to chest. How's the heels? Not too bad. Maybe if you widen a little more. Yeah. It's a challenging posture. Definitely. Beautiful breath, squeezing deep. And then let's take the elbows and just wrap around the shin. Squeeze yourself down into a little ball. Pull the belly button back. Very good. Now, take the knees right into the armpits. Take the elbows out, hands out in front of you. Very good. Squeeze the knees in tight together so you feel strength in the core. Make the stack here so you actually feel it in the pit itself. Very good. And then take the hands down to the earth. Keep squeezing. Come up onto the toes. Shift the weight up over the wrist. And maybe start by lifting one foot. Maybe lift both. Find your Bakasana crow. So keep coming forward until you're a little more. Trust me. And then once the stack is a little more forward, yeah. You got one? You got two? Squeeze the other one. Yeah, that's perfect. And so much is happening by squeezing. And I like to picture almost like a cat toy. Pulling from the root of the spine. Let the elbow come over the wrist. Cat toy squeeze, lift. Really good. That's a great start. And then when you're ready, step or float back on the exhale. So maybe in the beginning, just from here, just practice getting a little jump like, okay, how's that feel? Yeah, a little springer, like, boom. And let yourself low down. You can low all the way to the belly or find your up dog. And exhale. Back to the down dog. Come back to the breath in dog. Push the hip back and square. Now, prepare for a float forward. Beautiful. Big inhale. Gaze forward, bend the knees a lot. And exhale, step, float, or fly. And let the feet come down between the hands. Very good. On an inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step or float back. Your chaturanga. Nice, Allie. And that was good. Hi. Take a big inhale. Watch. Take a big inhale. Gaze forward. And yeah. Set the feet down between the hands. Good job. And then from here, just practice this. And take a half lift and just hop down. Good job. And look down. See, everybody's a superhero. Inhale, up dog. That handstand workshop was fun, last week. And exhale, back to down dog. Very good. Come back to the breath. Push the hip back and square. Very good. Inhale, left leg comes up. Open the hip. Shorten the distance a little bit. Left leg up, open hip, gazing under the side body. Beautiful. Feel the ribs, feel the psoas. Strong standing legs.
No.
Very good. Inhale, kick back and straight, square the oblique, square the hip. And exhale, left knee, left elbow, touch and hold. Inhale, left knee, right elbow. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, left leg up, 3 dog. And exhale, left knee to nose. Left foot sets down between the hands. Squeeze. I think so. Squeeze the high lunge. Really feel everything coming towards. Same thing as we do in our crow. Like the thighs are squeezing together. Everything into the root of the spine. Navel, big breath. And exhale, slice open over the left shoulder. Really press out of the back toes. Feel the dynamic twist. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, sweep back to reversed. Very good. Big inhale. Exhale, unwind with control. Skandasana. On the right. Take it as low as feels good. So many ants. Inhale back through center. Must be mango season. And exhale to the left. Very good. Stay for the exhale. Inhale all the way back up through star. And this time, take the hands behind the back, prostrate V. Halfway lift. And fold chin to chest. Then let the hands come up and over. Feel that little bit of internal rotation. At least 90 degrees. But if you get a little pigeon-toed, actually let the heel go out. And then this internal rotation up through the thigh is going to take the head of your femur into your hip socket and give you great control over the low spine. Really good. And in the beginning, it starts with this engagement. Yeah. And think Karate Kid, pinky toe. One more big breath. Great job, everyone. Nice. Now, on our inhale, halfway lift. Hands down. And exhale, walk it all the way back around the back of the mat to the opposite side. Stacking right knee on top of left. Gomukhasana. The cow face pose. Take your time. Settle the hip down. Try to square the sit bone. Inhale, both arms up and high. Right knee on top, right elbow bends. Left hand guides the elbow behind the ear. Feel free to stay with the shoulder expansion. Or find the binding. Beautiful. Feel free to stay vertical. Or fold. Chin to chest. Navel to spine. Powerful. Lengthen. One more. Beautiful focus. On inhale, come back through center, reaching both arms back and high overhead. And as you exhale, twist it out over the right shoulder. Maybe use the left arm to block out off the thigh. Really lengthen and squeeze. Bring out the guts. Detox. Big inhale. And exhale, unwind back to the sideways of the mat. Take the toes to the back edge. Take the crown of the head down. Bend the knees as much as you need to. So scoochie your toes all the way back to this edge. And then bend the knees and take the top of your head right down. Take the top of the head down. And take the hands back here. And let the head come right down. Bend the knees. Keep the head. Can you put it down? Trust you.
What color?
Just put your head.
On black?
Yes, on black. Top of your head.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, no, don't drop too hard. Bend the knees, bend the knees.
Okay.
And just let the head come down. Very good. Now, letting a little bit of pressure on the head. Keep the hands out here.
I don't want
I'm not going to put you where you are.
to.
And then just see if you can put your knee on your elbow. How about this one? Yeah. And then send it back down. That's a great start. Halfway lift. When you're ready, feet come back down to the earth. Very nice. Halfway lift and lengthen. And then exhale, travel back to face the top of the mat. Left foot forward, dip the hips, lift the heart. Nice job, H-Bell. Exhale, straighten and bow. Very nice. And then when you're ready, rebend, pop up onto the left foot, shoot the right leg straight back, feel the squareness. And then fold, standing splits. Feel free to keep both hands down for balance. Or take the left hand to the back of the left calf. It helps me I find I can actually balance better with one hand. I don't know why. Beautiful length. Let the hip roll open as much as you need to. Gaze down. Gaze right at the big toe. Push the earth away. Gorgeous. And stay for the exhale. Nice adjustment there. When you're ready, come back through the half lift and set it down. Feet hips width. Come back to that yoga squat. Malasana. Gorgeous. Shoulders back deep in the socket. Very good. Come back to your intention. Come back to the breath. Take the hands down to the earth. Take the feet out about hips width and squat. Yoga spider. Reach both arms straight out in front of you. Palms face each other. Gaze straight down. Breathe. Very good. When you're ready, gently round yourself all the way up to standing. Heel toe the feet together to touch. And let the arms rest by the side. Beautiful. Tadasana, mountain pose. Now heel toe those feet nice and tight. Feel the one line of energy from the feet all the way down. Grow the roots just as deep as you are tall. Bring that energy up into your belly button and into your chin. Balancing on the right foot. Right knee comes up, Ekapada. Now you can just take the left hand to the right knee or the left hand to the right foot. And you can keep the knee bent or straightened and perhaps extending the right arm back to twist. Beautiful focus. Beautiful breath. When you're ready, steer yourself back to the forward. Take the right hand, grab the opposite edge of the right foot. Bow head to knee. Challenge it. Very good. When you're ready, rebend, release. That was awesome. That's hard stuff, by the way. Balance on the right foot, left leg up. Feel free to keep the bent knee twist or grab the foot. Beautiful. Power the twist, really push the earth away. And when you're ready, steer it back to forward. Cross the grip and bow. Great job. Rebend, release. And perfect. Inhale, both arms up and high. Exhale, fold. And let yourself perhaps grab the back of the calf. Dig in, all 10 toes. Pull yourself down and deep. Heel toe the feet together to touch. You feel that power from here to here. Very good. Big inhales. Big exhales. Strengthen, lengthen. And then when you're ready, heel toe, take the hands down, heel toe the feet out, hips width, and squat. Find that Balasana yoga squat again. Beautiful breath. Come back to your intention. And let's find round 2, crow. So, again, stack the knees deep into the armpit. Let the elbows bend and bring the elbow up over the wrist. As you squeeze so strong from the core and you use the strength in the hands, the heels come up way into the glutes. Keep looking forward a bit more. It'll help you towards me forward. Forward. Yeah, out in front of the mat. Yeah. That'll bring, you look up at your almost, it'll make like a triangle between your hands. And keep it really good. And squeeze. It's really good, H-Bell. Nice. Awesome. When you're ready, step or float back. Your chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Back to the down dog. Give me a big final chaturanga. Take a big breath. Push the hip back and square. Beautiful. Big inhale. Float forward. Set the feet down between the hands. Very nice. Halfway lift. Go ahead and press right into it. Inhale. And exhale. Step or float. Your chaturanga. Beautiful. up dog or cobra, and back to the down dog. From down dog, drop it onto the knees. Drop it down to the child pose. Allow yourself to bring the third eye to the earth. Very good. And then when you're ready, feel free to move straight into your Salanda Sirsasana, supported headstanding. Or if you're new, work with me. Take the firm grip on the back of the skull. Take the top of the skull right down to the earth. Let the elbows be in tight, not way out here, but about shoulder width. Stand the legs up, walk the hip up over the shoulder. Same thing as the crow, just bring the heels into the glute and feel the peapod shape, and then begin to push up. Finding your beautiful supported headstanding on the yoga mat. So take a nice firm grip on the back of the skull and really use the hand strength. Almost interlace the fingers if that feels okay. Yeah, then you might want to adjust your bun. Yeah, because you want to be right where you balance the book to be a model. And that way it makes your neck nice and straight. Beautiful. And then with the grip on the skull, you actually have a lot of strength in your hands and your arms. Nice, the neck looks good. Stand up the legs. Then walk now. Don't take the feet off the ground yet. Just straighten the legs and walk the hip forward. Walk forward until you feel like you can almost do a somersault. Now bend the knees. Feel this. Bring the heels right into the glutes. Now push it up. Beautiful. Push the feet straight up. Very nice. Now pull back in from the belly button. Squeeze the elbows in tighter. There it is.
Oh my gosh.
Push out of the elbow. I won't go anywhere. But I'm going to let you just hover. Neck feels okay, or is it a little bit chin to chest? Okay, so come back down and get right on the top of the head more. Readjust here. I would say a little bit like this. Now come back up. Feel better?
Yeah.
Elbows in.
Breathe.
Yep, breathe and perfect. So I'm not going anywhere, but you'll see how natural the supported headstand is. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to let you hover though. Pull the belly button back. Belly button back. Yeah, and great job. Great job. When you're ready, bend the knees. Back to the earth. Good job. And so it's all about that proper stack. Once your neck and your spine is perfectly aligned, no problem.
Yeah.
At home, practice with the wall. Put yourself about an arm's length from the wall and let yourself just use the wall as a guide in that way. And you'll be able to find it in no time. Okay, pinch up. Pinchamanasana, forearms balanced. I find where the headstand is really medicine. This is something that's going to help you break past the idea of things you can and cannot do. So you begin with just the dolphin on the elbows, and you really want to breathe the shoulder open to the point that you feel a nice line all the way up through the arm to the hip. And then you'll take your favorite leg up. I'll help you here. You'll breathe it up and stack it. My shoulder's coming too far forward, and you'll find your forearms balance. Now, once the forearms balance becomes easy, maybe start taking the hands free. But in the beginning, start with dolphin, which is elbows down. You want to keep the elbows in and let the hands get almost wider. And think of your hands like you can really use them. You're perfect. Try to get the knuckles down. Straighten the legs up. And first, just press back. So you have a nice open shoulder, nice natural, beautiful Stacy. Now look up at your thumbs. Give me this one leg. And just press off my arm and squeeze. Keep the gaze forward. Squeeze the legs together. Squeeze this leg here. Look forward more. Squeeze the legs together. Look forward with the thumbs. And that's where it begins. So the shoulder, as you see, whenever you're ready, bring one leg down. The shoulder is really what becomes the, yeah, that's why it's so good for you. One more time, look forward now, bring the hip up. Try to keep the shoulder back like that. Stand this leg up first, and come back up. Keep that stack, and let it come over now. Keep looking up. Squeeze the legs together. Not letting you go. Squeeze the legs together. Squeeze my arm together. Look up. Now the shoulder's there. And when you're ready, bring it down. That's great. Great start. And so it gets to the point where you have a lot of control. It might get to the point where you have a lot of back bendability as well. Yes, it is. I will never be there on that one. So everybody is different, you know? And that's the thing to realize. Everybody is different. And that's it's a beautiful thing, you know? We're all just a little bit unique. Just like a tree. Each tree is different too, you know? Okay, when you're ready, let's reset with the rabbit pose. Come on to the crown of the head, take the hands behind the back and tuck the chin to the chest. Just let yourself open the neck, open the shoulder. Very good. And then when you're ready, have a seat on the feet. Bring the heels together, intense top of the foot stretch. If this is intense enough, feel free to stay here. Otherwise, feel free to go ahead and bring it up and bow. This can be excruciating, so only go as far as feels good for you. Yeah, get those toe knuckles, get the ankle. And then when you're ready, see if you got the core. Hoist them up. And through. Little by little. One day at a time. Reach both arms up and high. And that's the beauty of this yoga practice. It's really meant to be practiced slowly over time. Taking your time with your body, folding deeply here, Paschimottanasana. And you can do little bits every day. And you don't need to go to yoga class, you know, to have some good, valuable yoga at home. Breathing in this forward fold like this is really, really good. Flexing of the quadriceps. Lengthening out of the low spine. And a big thing, yeah, exactly, walking the flesh out from under the sit bone with that muscular engagement, grounding in the earth. And so much of what happens with your home practice is actually a bit more valuable because you can really be very meditative. You might find yourself getting into a deep meditative state and you spent a half an hour in a posture, you know. And so that's really, really good stuff. Infinite ways to move the body, but to move the soul, to move the spirit, is doing something extraordinary. Ready. Let's gently rise up, scoot to the top of the mat with the butterfly legs, Baddha Konasana. Take a moment, let the knees come out and wide, flatten the low spine, press the feet together, and allow yourself to fold here, little by little, moving towards the earth. One day the toes hooking all the way under the chin. Focus deep into your abdomen. The vital organs tuck back. Make hollow space so the torso can move into the pelvic dish. Lift the pelvic floor, perineum. Pull the belly button back and deep. Lengthen out of the sacrum. And breathe. When you're ready, rise up. Take the left foot into both hands and just stir the pot. Allow yourself to feel open. Bless you. Take the left leg up over the left shoulder. Take the right hand to the top of the left foot and the left hand here. Yep. Grab the top down, you have it. That bottom hand down. Yep. And then look under the right armpit. Yes, let your hand come out as a kickstand and then try to twist and look under your armpit like jump back and forth. Yep. Exactly. Beautiful breath. Now, from compass, come back to center, but keep the yoga backpack. Both hands down. Use the strength in the legs to hoist yourself up, either Ekahasta, Bhujasana, or hook it up and find Astabhakrasana. So, keep your hand out to the side, like a little bit of a playground, like a little bend in the elbow. So you're hooked up over the shoulder. So sit back and square on your sit bones first. Take that leg up over the shoulder as high as you can. And then take the hand down so you have a bend in the elbow. Take the other foot, hook it on top. Take this foot out in front. Hook it on top of that. Now, just try to squeeze a little, like your leg lock. Yeah, it's going to happen. Squeeze the legs together. It's a good start. So once you actually kind of get the motion in your mind going, try the other side. So come back, grab the right foot. First, stir the pot. A lot of these first time, just let it be like, let your brain process it. Because the next time you'll be like, oh yeah. Perfect. So, right leg comes over the right shoulder. Right hand is down as a kickstand. Yeah, and then the left hand grabs the top of the foot. Other hand grabs the foot. Try to sit square if you can. And there you go. And then just look underneath. Look under this side, towards the alley, under the armpit. Yeah. Flexibility. Yeah. It'll get there. And then, so think about this first and foremost. Take your bottom leg out straight. Get this a little higher on the shoulder. And then take the hand down first. Now keep that leg and squeeze on the arm so the leg stays where it is. Take the other hand down. And just use the strength. Straighten out your hand forward so you have a good one. The right hand. Yeah. And just use that to just get the blood off the ground. I know you got that strength. Yeah. Now hook the foot, and this will make it easier. So use that just like you were leg locking somebody. Squeeze the legs together. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Right from the core. That's the start.
It's so smooth now. Wow.
Natalie is so good. So every little bit, little by little, and yeah, let's see that again, Natalie. This is where you go. Like Natalie's been 3 years deep on this one. See your transition. So she's got this one going into a whole other arm balance now, which is beautiful. Where she takes it through, she takes it out to the 8 crooked legs.
Oh, wow.
So that's what that'll look like. See how she's really hinged and caught it up. Now she'll bring it to this other arm balance.
Nice,
Yeah. Good job, superheroes. Of course. Woo! All right. Good job. Okay. Come to the top of the mat. Float on the sit bones. Hug it in. Give yourself a big breath. So much of this, really, it becomes just about learning your own body. It's not actually about over-exaggerated strength, over-exaggerated flexibility. It's just about having a little bit of control, over the body. Beautiful breath. And then when we learn to control the body, somehow in that mix, the mind becomes in a bit more supple state. Let the peace fingers grab the big toes, hover on the sit bone, flatten the legs up and wide. Urdhva Mukha Upavishta Konasana. Beautiful breath here. And then when you're ready, bend the knees down the spine. Let's roll it all the way back to Halasana, cloud. Taking the legs all the way up and over the head and walking the shoulders under. Allow yourself to stack the belly button over the chin. And breathe. Clear it out. Let it all go. That's what the purpose of this practice is. Really move everything out of the body. Invite a brand new opportunity. And then when you're ready, support the low spine. Bend the knees. See if the legs want to go straight up in the sky. Sarvangasana. Shoulder standing. Queen of all the asana. Big inhale. And then when you're ready, drop the knees down to the side face. See if you can hug it in right around the ear. Bring the shins down. Karma Pindasana. Ear pinning pose. Close off the sound of the outside. And then when you're ready, roll down gently. One vertebra at a time, hugging into the chest. the knees as you go, ironing the spine flat. Find your Ananda Balakasana, blissful happy baby. Feel free to roll around nice hip hops, I'm hearing. Iron that spine flat. So good. Let it go. And then when you're ready, hug it back into the chest. Big breath, inhale, knees come together to touch. Exhale, right leg goes out long and the left knee twisting across to the right side, gazing out over the left shoulder and spinal twist. Beautiful length through the bottom leg. Make a nice smooth axis of rotation. Shoulders work to stay flat down and the low spine lengthens. One more breath. Inhale back through center, the knees come into the chest. And reset that low spine. Exhale, left leg reaches out long, and the right knee twisting across to the left. Gazing out over the right shoulder. Beautiful. Final spinal twist. Detoxify. Ready. Bring it back into the center. Bring the knees into the chest. Bring the third eye up to touch the knees. And then rock and roll a few times. Come up to have a seat for meditation. And we'll sit for a short meditation before Shavasana. So allow yourself grounding in through the sit bones. Find any comfortable seat with a vertical spine and allow the length, allow the strength. And allow yourself to focus the breath. Anything that you might hear in the external world, let that be just something that is observable, but in no way attached to your own identity. And this becomes an interesting practice in life. In the same way that we can be busy doing dishes while a television program is playing in the background, and we're aware of it, yet we don't believe we are that program. And if anything, it's happening in a somewhat disinterested way. So in that way, allow yourself, your 5 physical senses, to be just as secondary for now. Bring your focus into one single breath in 4 parts. Watch the inhale. Watch the holding at the top. Watch the giving back of all the material experience. And ruminate in that empty space of breathlessness. Continue in that way. strip it all away, you're left with a very powerful statement that I am. Purely I am. Awareness of I am. That is the most root form of the being. The rest is changing. The rest comes and goes. So to put stock in the changing aspect leads only to disappointment. When all things material must be given back eventually. Yet I am exists eternally. Even in your dream state, I am. And in the next awareness as well. Hold not the body. Let it be just as temporary as each breath, and just as much of a gift. Feel free to stay with your meditation as long as you'd like, or recline now on your spine, stretching out long on the mat. Give the breath to the body, and give the body to the earth. Allow this final exchange to be representative of something that's inevitable to all beings. Ultimately, this body goes back into the earth. And to honor that now can give a great freedom, as all fear stems from the fear of death itself. And by overcoming that fear now, you can walk this world blissfully. Understanding the temporary nature of this being has nothing to do with your awareness of I am. That is eternal. Find the sensation in the body. 360 degrees of perception and awareness. Powerful, radiant human being. Bring the movements down through the small joints of the fingers and the toes. And allow that movement to build up into enough energy that you're drawn over onto either side of the body into a fetal position. Have a breath. Allow the blood to flow and move. Detoxify. Nourish. Refresh. And when you're ready, gently find your way back to a quiet seat of meditation. And we'll close our session with the chanting of Om. Our 3 Oms together as mantra, as medicine, and as a powerful experience that we can share together, the vibration of the universe. Sit nice and tall. Bring the hands together at the heart. One full breath prepares ourselves. A big inhale. Open mouth, let it go. Hold nothing back. This Om truly is medicine. Big inhale. Bring the hands in pranam, thumbs to the third eye. Fill up the lungs, fill up the heart. May there be love and peace among all beings of the universe. May there be peace, may there be peace. And may we repeat together, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. All together. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bow forward. Namaste.
Namaste.